everybody. Welcome to this Saturday edition of Project Rogers. It's been a weird couple of weeks, and I say weird, I mean they've been bad. Specifically, I've been bad. Well, actually, the last 6 days have been the worst part of it. I recently, well, I don't want to get too gross with you guys, but I will say that from when I was a little kid, I've had a lot of, as Sheldon Cooper would say, digestive distress. And, you know, up until a couple weeks ago, I was happy just to live with it. But I got, you know, some things happened and made me, you know, I was like, I don't want to live this way. I don't want to have to deal with this all the time. So let me try and see what's going on. At first, I thought maybe I had a gluten intolerance. And so I did an elimination of gluten for like 3 days and nothing was different. So I said, okay, well, what else could it be? You know, looked on WebMD, checked the symptoms and everything. I talked to a few people and they seemed to think it was a problem perhaps with dairy. And so at first I thought it was a milk allergy. So I jumped on a dairy elimination diet and everything got better. So I know that I have a problem with dairy, but after looking into the symptoms more, it's lactose intolerance, not a milk allergy. So I guess that's a plus in a way, I guess. But anyway, I have to severely cut down and almost totally eliminate my dairy. Otherwise I shall, as they say, suffer the consequences. I have gained, over the past, since the last time I weighed in, I have gained, I think, I'm up to, I can't remember what I was in the last one, but I'm up to 479. That's bad, but most of that is due to the last week. After I determined that I had the problem with milk, I was like, I'm gonna have a good sayonara to milk, and I went and I got a pizza, and I got a 2-liter soda, and I ate all of it, which was bad. It was awful. And then for whatever, I can't really describe what possessed me, but the next night I did the same thing. And this last week I let myself just drink any soda I wanted. Had candy that was passed around work, stuff people brought in. I can't explain what happened to me in the last week. It was just stark raving lunacy. And I'm actually really sad about that I let that happen. But you know, it's a glitch, a blip, if you will, in the evolution of Project Rogers. The reason I'm starting this video today instead of tomorrow is that I've actually recently purchased a yoga program. It's called DDP Yoga. It's put out by one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, Diamond Dallas Page. Now, I watched him a lot when I was growing up. Some of his matches when I was growing up were pretty legendary, like the match with Goldberg at SummerSlam. What was it? It's a 1998 WCW Halloween event. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, he had a match with Goldberg there, and I just watched it again today, and it was pretty awesome. You know, with the diamond cutter, and you know the whole thing. You know, it was just a staple in my life in that regard. DDP Yoga, what it really boils down to is he takes out the spiritual aspects that a lot of yoga has, and it just focuses on the fitness part, and he adds doing some other stuff to help build muscle and tone muscle and everything. Now, I'm not going to tell you that you're going to look like Phil Heath or Kai Green after doing this yoga, but it should, you know, help, you know, lean you out and tone and whatnot. So yeah, I've started that, and today's day one. As of an hour ago, I finished my first Diamond Dozen workout here in this very room, right on that very floor where the tripod now stands. And it was actually pretty intense. I almost fell over like 3 or 4 times, but luckily, I don't know if my balance is really bad or just partially bad, because I mean, I've seen other people on YouTube and they've fallen doing the same maneuvers I was, so I don't really know how to describe how my balance is. But anyway, today's day one. And everybody else who does DDP Yoga does their whole, this is day 1, and then they do day 30, and they have check-in videos every 30 days. So I'm going to do yoga videos every 30 days. This is being day 1. I figured out some way to integrate it into the normal Project Rogers schedule. Oh yeah, something else. I'm picking up a new trainer, a coach. Not going to reveal who it is yet, but it'll come soon, and you guys will know. And I'm sure if you've heard of, well, I will say if you've heard of her, you'll know that she's quite awesome. So what I'm going to do on my day-to-day is do my yoga like 5 days a week, maybe 7, depending on how I feel over the weekends. So probably 7, because I really like doing it. I had fun doing it today. And then a few days a week, depending on what she puts me on, I'll be doing strength training at night. So I'm looking forward to that, looking forward to seeing some good gains and some evolution of my body composition. I just got to get the diet part under control. It's always been the hard part for me. But yeah, hopefully I can conquer that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I know this video is a little longer than it normally is. But yeah, we're on this ride together. And you know, if you're interested in doing yoga, especially guys out there who are thinking, oh man, yoga is something that only women do, and yada 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 yada. Okay, put your sexism aside for a moment and go check out ddpyoga.com, and I'll put a link to it in the doobly-doo, and you know you won't regret checking it out. So yeah, I'll call you guys later, and hopefully you see a video from me soon.